All right, hey everyone, good Monday evening. Hope you had a good weekend, and thanks for joining me for another edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. We had a pretty nice weekend and a pretty nice day today. We're in the middle of a stretch of overall pretty pleasant mid-June weather. It's the time of the year that I really like a lot because days like yesterday and today where the humidity is kind of a non-story, we don't have too many of those once it gets to be July and early August. So when we have warmth, when we have dry weather, some sunshine, the days are long. At this time of the year, it's just puts a smile on my face. I would say May and June, and then October. Those are my favorite times of the year, and I even put May and June a little above October. Even though it's beautiful around here in October, it starts to get awfully chilly. All right, let's look at today's numbers. 76 on the high side today, 51 was the low just after midnight. Temperatures actually started to rise with an increase in cloud cover late. Notice the zero, once again, of course, in the rain gauge, and what a difference a year makes. So far this June, through the first half of the month, 0.77 officially at the Youngstown Warren Airport. Same period last year, first half of June, 5.31 inches worth of rain. Of course, it was pretty wet around here last May and June, and boy, a whole lot different this year. Time lapse today from Youngstown, fairly overcast start to the day, but then some sunshine for the rest of the day. Kind of a mixed bag of clouds and sun for a good chunk of the afternoon today. It was, again, very pleasant outside. Now, looking down on the clouds from above, we're starting to see a decrease in clouds this evening. These clouds that pushed in today associated with an upper-level low-pressure system, which is producing just nasty weather down across parts of the mid-Atlantic states, including Virginia Beach, Myrtle Beach, Outer Banks of North Carolina, and cool and damp up into Raleigh as well. It's actually kind of cool to look at this when we look at the last 24 hours on the water vapor imagery. Really easy to see that twisting motion. That's that upper level low that pinwheeled out of southern Ohio and is now setting up shop down across the Carolinas. Far enough to the south for the next couple of days that we'll be in pretty good shape for Tuesday and Wednesday, while the kind of ugly weather continues for parts of the deep south. Ideal stargazing conditions really this week. Combination of not much in the way of a moon. The moon rises pretty late at night, and it's a quarter moon, so it's not very bright. Low humidity means there's not a lot of haze in the atmosphere. And plenty of relatively clear evenings for the next few evenings. Now, when it comes to looking at planets, Mercury's pretty hard to spot. You got to do it right around sunset, low in the sky. Venus, the opposite end of the spectrum, that's an early morning planet now. Best seen after 5 a.m., just before sunrise tomorrow morning. Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, those are your best bets as far as viewing planets over the next few days, although you got to be, kind of a night owl to do this. Mars is after 2 a.m., Jupiter and Saturn rise a little after 11 p.m., but they are big and bright out there in the sky. All right, smooth sailing for the next couple of days. High pressures to our east. Sunshine will be out in abundance for the next couple of days. Now, we have made some changes to the forecast for the end of the week. We previously had a completely dry forecast all the way through Friday. Now it looks like this upper level low will start jogging far enough to the north again that will introduce the chance of a spotty shower or a thunderstorm as early as Thursday afternoon. We might do that again Friday afternoon as well. And it's also probably going to start to turn a little bit muggy. Now, we're not going to mistake this for the very Florida-like air mass we had at times last week, but a noticeable uptick in how it feels outside in terms of humidity should occur Thursday, Friday, into the weekend, and especially into the weekend and into early next week. It's going to be pretty steamy. When we look at this model showing that upper low jogging to the north, increasing our chances for real spotty afternoon showers and storms. No kind of washout coming our way Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Just some low-end chances of spotty stuff each afternoon. Probably a somewhat better chance of showers and storms. The upper low's gone by Sunday, but this is Father's Day on Sunday, and we have an approaching weak cold front that might lead to an uptick in those showers and thunderstorms. I think next week will be pretty unsettled, with a few rounds of showers and storms next week, a wetter week overall, and maybe even our wettest week of June overall. And although I'm not going to show you graphically, I took a look at the long-range European modeling precipitation forecast for the next 46 days. It's a pretty dry-looking set of modeling for not only here locally, but across a lot of the lower 48 states. Might have increasing drought concerns across the heartland as we go into the second half of June and into July. Still a little bit concerned that things get kind of dry around here as well, even though I do think next week will be somewhat more active. More updates on the longer range temperatures and precipitation outlooks, I should say, in future editions of Weather for Weather Geeks. In the meantime, thanks for watching the Monday evening edition. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night.